since I've had a monologue video, I guess you could call these, but something pretty cool, I think, happened today, and it got me to thinking and kind of gave me anyway, let me tell you what happened before I get
just a little too ADHD on you.
Charlie and I were out doing some errands after we dropped the kids off at school, and Charlie said, "Mommy?" And I said, "Yes." And she said,
"I want to be a mommy for Halloween. I want to be you for Halloween."
Oh my gosh, you guys. I'd be lying if I said I didn't tear up a little bit. It was the most amazing thing I've ever heard in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie, I'm being realistic here. It is early September. She will change her mind about 15 times before it gets to actually costume time. But she wants to be a mommy. She wants to be me for Halloween. I know right now that people consider motherhood a chore, almost more than a job. I'm not talking about working moms versus stay-at-home moms. I'm talking about the idea that if you have kids, then you're not going to be fulfilled. That might be true for some people. It might be. I'm not saying that that's a lie, but
for me,
there has never been a job that has been more fulfilling.
And I love doing hair.
But there has never been a job that has been more fulfilling than having my kids. I mean, if you're talking about
job satisfaction,
it's hard. They drive me crazy, but they give a whole lot more than they get. I know the importance of childhood. The little bit I know about psychology and human development and stuff, I know that what happens to you in childhood affects you for the rest of your life. And some things are a whole lot of work to get over, and some things you can't get over. They're battles that you fight for the rest of your life. There is just so much value in what I do that I feel super fulfilled by it, because it doesn't just affect me, it affects my kids for the rest of their lives, and their kids, and their kids, and so on and so on. As a mother, I know that where I put in effort, I won't be able to see the reward of it.
The total reward of it.
And that makes it so valuable, because I know in my mind that this will pay off now, later, and then much later. So, yeah, it's worth it. I've been a working mom. I'm currently a stay-at-home mom. I've done both, and I don't think either one is better or worse than the other. When I was a working mom, it did kind of give me a little bit of that whole absence makes the heart grow fonder, you know? So it gave me kind of re-energized me when I came home and was with my kids again. So that can be super valuable. It can make me a better mom. But now that I'm older and my kids are starting to get a little older, I mean, Charlie still just turned 4, but I feel like I have more patience than I did when my 13-year-old was just turning 4. I think patience as a parent is a lot more valuable than energy. Because you can have low energy, find some low energy activities to do with the kids for a little while. It'll help them feel like you've invested time in them. They will know that they are really loved, which will help them with their emotional health. It's weird because I know that as an adult, when you have emotional disorders, like being a narcissist or struggling with jealousy and anxiety and those kind of things, they can be rooted in your childhood, and it's so hard to get over those things. I've heard a psychiatrist say that narcissists they're like a rubber band where they can make improvements, but eventually they snap back. It's like they can't actually get over it. I don't know if that's true or not, but
it makes sense.
Because the foundation of everything you learned, it's hard to change that. So it's so important. Saying all this about how important it is to be a parent, it's also like every little good thing you do is what you count. Don't count all of the mistakes that you do, because we're all gonna make mistakes. I make mistakes
All the time.
All the time.
Like, not even a little bit.
Like a lot.
The good thing is I have a partner who is different enough from me that we can complement each other. If he points out something like, why didn't we contact the teacher about this?
Because that's not my strongest suit.
I have to not get upset by that because he's trying to help and make me a better parent and improve our kids' lives. So, gotta be bendable, gotta be patient, gotta be flexible, not bendable, flexible. Kind of the same thing, but not really. You gotta be flexible to be the best you. And that means just saying, oh, I messed up. Okay, but it's not the end of the world. I love my kids. I'm gonna show them I love them. We also did, that love language thing. And Josie, obviously, physical touch. She loves to snuggle. And so I'm not a physical touch person. A lot of times when you're the mother of young children, you get the whole
All touched out thing.
where you're just like, give me just a few minutes without anybody touching me. It's like overstimulation and I just need a break. And so I take breaks during the day. And especially now that they're back in school, it's fine. But when I'm with them all 24/7, I take breaks during the day where I can just let it out. And then by the end of the day, every night, we snuggle. We get in that bed and we snuggle and watch some random TV show. And you can tell how life-giving it is for her because she is just on me. She's got one leg over me, an arm on me, and her face is just pushed into my armpit. She just loves it. And Charlie, she's like, oh, snuggle, and then go back over to her own space. She won't fall asleep on me the way Josie will. Josie is just all about that physical touch. And so knowing that, I take those breaks so that I can give her what she needs to feel loved. I'm not sure yet what Charlie's is. Might be words, because words mean a lot to her. If she gets in trouble, if she gets yelled at, she cries. She's so sensitive like that. And if we say something affirming to her, you can see the physical response, It means a lot to her. Bruce, I'm not sure if he's words or if he is acts of service. Like Kyle and I are both acts of service. I'm not sure where Bruce falls in there, which I should be because he's older. It should be easier to hone in on what his is because he's older. He's closer to being an adult.
But,
He took the test. He took the love language test online, a quiz, and it said that he was words of affirmation. So maybe he is. For now, we'll just focus on that. Make sure every day we say something affirming to him and tell him every day that we love him. We do that to all of them, so. Okay, well, I guess that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Missed talking to you guys, but that just happened today. It broke my heart in a good way. It just flooded me with emotion, and then all that emotion led to the wheels turning and a lot of thoughts. And so I just thought I'd share them with you. So hopefully this was entertaining at the least. But you guys have an awesome weekend. Love you so much, and we'll see you next time. Bye, guys.